Hi, my name is Kendra Wall, and I'm a third year here at Steinbach Bible College, and my focus is worship.
My name is Sam. I'm a third year at SBC, and I'm part of the Intercultural Studies minor.
My name is Kyla. I'm doing the Biblical Studies program here at SBC, and I am a 2.5 year, and no, I will not give context for that.
My service learning this year has been Free Servant, and I've had just a blessing of participating in that and worshiping with the team. One thing that really has impacted me this year is our weekly devotional time. Every time that we meet as a group to practice and basically do our 3-hour class, we do a Devo at the beginning. And that has just been a refresher for me that what we're doing is for God, and it just brings us into a mindset of humility. And that's just made a huge impact on how I worship and how we practice together. It's been a really good experience.
So something exciting that I've been doing this semester is interning at a ministry in Winnipeg called Naomi House. So it's a ministry that works with refugees from all around the world. And this experience has been really meaningful for me. It's really made me grow in my understanding of God's heart for the stranger among us and the way that we are called to love our neighbor as ourselves. And in a really practical way, that's welcoming people that are new to Canada and come from a lot of difficult situations. So it's really grown my love for people and my compassion for them as well.
So I had the opportunity to serve as a care group leader last school year, and now I'm head care group leader this year. And it's really stretched me in just some of the different giftings that God's given me that I didn't even know that I had before coming to this school. I didn't even know that I had a capacity for leadership, and I guess coming here just really pulled that out of me. And it's been really cool to see girls around me too, as they've been growing and learning about the ways that God has created them and the giftings that they have too. So just walking alongside some of the different girls in dorm has been super encouraging for me.
One thing that has been super impactful this semester has been the community. Even though I've had my challenges this semester with the stresses of just the assignments or papers, or even if it's my home life and the struggles that I've been dealing with there, especially the first years, actually, the people that I feel like I have the least connection with have been the people who have surrounded me, who have hugged me when I needed a hug, who have just spent time with me to laugh, dance, and just hang out. Those have been the moments that I've really valued the community here.
Something interesting that's happened this year is the flooding of the dorm. And so guys have been in the hotel for the first semester. And this has been, a challenging experience for some of the time, but I think I've really been encouraged by the way that guys have really grown in communities despite some of the difficult challenges of being in a dorm or in a hotel and not in a dorm. Just lots of good conversations still and times of community. So, yeah.
I feel like there's so many things I could say about this community. It's kind of hard for me to pick one story or moment where this community has impacted me. But it is probably one of the biggest things here that's been influential in my life, I guess aside from classes and things. I've been really encouraged by the way the people here go out of their way so often to encourage and build up the people around them. And that's from the professors to the students. I feel like this is a culture that's been created that just kind of passes along from person to person, and it's really cool how people come together to support one another in the good and the bad.
I think the class that has most impacted me here at Steinbach Bible College was Theology of God, Prayer, and Community with Leighton Friesen. That class not only was a discussion-based class, so we had a lot of opportunity to discuss different ideas and the things that we were thinking and experiencing, but it also just brought me into such a deep relationship with God, because I was able to learn about who God is and who his character is and who he is to me and what he's done for me in a more intimate way. And that's just shaped my whole way of thinking about the Bible and my relationship with him.
My favorite class that I've taken so far at SBC is Theology of God, Prayer, and Community with Leighton Friesen. That class was just really impactful for me because of the good discussions that we had. Just some of the really deep conversations that happened both like in class and also just in class breaks and stuff like that. Some really big topics, but yeah.
So my first semester here, I took Christian theology with Terry Hebert. That class was, I guess, my first introduction to thinking critically and analyzing scripture. It really challenged me in the ways that I thought about different concepts within the Bible. And I just remember sitting there and just being like so fascinated by all these new things that I had never heard of before. Just since taking that class, the learning has just been expounded upon. So that was my first introduction to that kind of critical thinking. I really enjoyed that one.
If you're looking for a deep relationship with God and for deeper learning, Steinbach Bible College is definitely the place for you.
One of the reasons that I would give for someone thinking about coming to SBC to apply is, my time at SBC, and I think pretty much everyone's time at SBC, grows our love and obedience to God. By understanding more about who Jesus is, what the Word says about what He's done for us, I think we grow in our understanding, and because of our increase in knowledge, we also learn to love Him more, and in response to that, become more obedient. And so, if you are a follower of Jesus and you want to know Him and love Him and be obedient to Him more, then come to SBC.
If you're thinking about coming to SBC, I would highly encourage you to just go for it. Don't let fear hold you back. This place is going to challenge you in the best possible ways, no matter where you're coming from. You're going to learn things about the way God created you, and you're just going to have a fantastic time and meet fantastic people. Come to SBC.